Hello and welcome back to the second in the series of Since You Don't Ask Me. And what a week it's been with the news that the butcher boy McGuinness wants to become Irish president. It's been interesting comparing the treatment he has been afforded by the media north and south. In the Republic, there are already some quite penetrating questions being asked of the godfather of godfathers. And his IRA pedigree is being scrutinised. But here in peace process land, sections of the lapdog media seem almost giddy-headed with excitement at the news that an IRA terrorist could gain such high office. Talk about a pain in the arse. One of those delicious ironies, of course, that the politics sometimes throws up, is that should McGuinness become President of the Republic, he will then have to swear to uphold the law which outlaws the organisation which has given him power in the first place. The oath of office requires a public pledge that the holder will, quote, solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that I will maintain the Constitution of Ireland and uphold its laws. McGuinness, if successful, will therefore have to promise to uphold the Republic's ban on self-styled private armies such as the IRA. So the IRA, godfather of godfathers McGuinness, will end up outlawing the IRA. It's an interesting irony. Meanwhile, UDA terror leader Jackie MacDonald has also weighed in on the issue and also offering his endorsement to McGuinness. The only problem here is that Ronald McDonald carries more gravitas than this UDA clown. Who can be surprised when one terrorist gives a nod of approval to another? Meanwhile, on the economy, Sammy Wilson has broken the news that despite his pledging to reduce the corporation tax rate here in Northern Ireland, this will not now be happening during the life of this Assembly. And given that this was the DUP big idea to stimulate economic growth in Northern Ireland, I'm surprised that no enterprising journalist has asked Sammy what Plan B might be. Is it possible, do you think, that those promises on corporation tax were given in another cynical attempt to capture votes, and now when reality bites, the pledges are casually abandoned, just like the DUP pledge not to go into government with the Sinn Féin IRA was casually abandoned? Apathy is hotting up in the race to succeed Margaret Ritchie as SDLP leader. With such rich talent as Alistair MacDonald and Alex Atwood, joining Conal McDavid and Patsy McGlone to claim the throne, what could go wrong? It strikes me that without substantive policy change, this is akin to applying to become captain of the Titanic after it's hit the iceberg. Rudderless, hole below the waterline, HMS SDLP is only going to go in one direction. My advice, best prepare the lifeboats. Justice Minister David Ford has shown his true mettle once again with the news that thousands of pounds have been spent refurbishing a wing of Maghaberry prison for its sole occupant, the Old Bailey bomber and Jerry Kelly's former pal, Marion Price. Yes, in these austere times where every penny counts, £2,257 have been forked out on a picnic table, nice but really not the weather for it, summer seat, 18 flower planters for the exercise yard at Glen House in the Maghaberry prison jail. Money was also spent installing a flat screen TV, DVD naturally, and a computer in Price's cell, which comes complete with curtains, duvet set, a lamp, mat and cushions. This sends the message that crime does not pay, says Mr. Ford. Others may share my view that this demonstrates justice does not work. Lights out, folks.